In our last video, we talked about how to multiply a polynomial by a monomial. In this video, we're going to talk about how to simplify expressions using that same concept. So here we go with the steps. Step number one is simply to open parentheses if needed, and that's using the distributive property. Okay. Step number two is going to be to combine like terms. So let's just dive right into this and see how we do. So now we've got t times the polynomial 4t squared plus 15t plus 4, and we're going to subtract from that 4 times the binomial 3t minus 1. Well, there are some parentheses that need to be opened up, so let's go ahead and take a look at what that's going to look like. I've kind of color-coded my terms in here, my like terms, so I can see those. But I'm going to go ahead, and I know that this t is going to distribute across everything inside of here. So I'm going to multiply each one of these terms in here by t. Likewise, I'm going to multiply all of these terms, these two terms here, by -4. So let's just go ahead and see what this looks like. Well, first we're going to do t times 4 to the second power, and we're going to add to that t times 15t. We're going to add to that t times 4. We're going to add to that -4 times 3t, and we're going to add to that -4 times -1. Well, let's go ahead and get those products and see what that looks like. So here we've got t times 4t to the second power. Well, the 4 stays. T to the first power times t to the second power is to the third power, so we have 4t to the third power. Here we have t times 15t, which would give us 15t squared. Here, as I jump the gun a little bit, we have t times 4, which would just be 4t. Here we have -4 times 3t, which would be -12t. And then last but not least, we have our constants, which is -4 times -1, which would be a +4. Now it's just a matter of combining like terms if I can. When I'm looking at this, the only thing I can combine are these two terms here. So I'm going to bring the 4t to the third power down, the plus the 15t to the second power. I'm going to combine a +4t with a -12t. That's going to give me a -8t. So everything else just comes down with it. And so as we bring it down, we're going to end up with 4t to the third power plus 15t squared minus 8t plus 4. Let's go ahead and try this one more time. And here's another example. We've got the expression w times the binomial 3w plus 2, and added to that 5w. So let's go ahead and take a look at how what that's going to look like. Again, I've kind of color-coded what's inside the parenthesis, just it's easier to see what's going on. I know that we're going to distribute this w across the sum inside the parentheses. So we're going to have w times 3w, which would be 3w squared. We're going to have w times a +2, which would be plus 2w. And then we just bring down what we haven't used, because I'm not going to multiply w times this because it's not inside of the parenthesis. Now it's just a matter of combining like terms. So the only thing we can combine here is the 2w with the 5w, and that will leave us with 7w. Bring down the 3w squared, so we have 3w squared plus 7w. All right, guys, I know that was quick, and you know we'll work more together as we go, but just going to put this up there as a reminder for you, or if you're doing this from distance learning, hopefully this will get you started. As always, reach out if you have any questions for us.